Shalom, everyone. I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for another daily reading. Today is the 19th of April, 2020. Happy birthday, happy anniversary. Welcome back, all of my returning subscribers. I appreciate you. And those of you who are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by here. I hope that you find what you're looking for. Let's get in this reading. Thank you, Divine, for clear defined messages. I bind, block, and rebuke all negative forces. I command for the truth to come to the surface, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I thank you for your Holy Spirit, your holy angels. I thank you for the spirit of comfort that leads us into all truth that we need in our moment. What do you want to say here, Divine? Show us the way. Give us hope today. I just speak peace right here, right now, over every heart. I thank you for benefits that you give us every single day spiritually to tap into. I thank you for your mercies being new every day for us. Comfort those whose heart's broken today. Thank you, sweet Divine. What do you want to say today? So we have the Sun, we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Star, the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Bows, which is the Knight of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is the knight that we want here. Okay, so we've got a completion today, and I will say this is actually the third time I've done a daily reading here, and I normally do 2 daily readings. But there is a completion today. There's some type of a leadership situation going on, okay, that the Divine has protected through, and something's over. I've seen mourning going on, and a choice that was made that cost someone something. Okay, so we do have the World card at the bottom of the deck. That is a completion. That's a successful completion. That's a 3 vibration. That's expansion. That's travel. That's bosses. Okay, fathers. We go back to something that's taken a long time to get through some kind of a process here, and this is Saturn energy that didn't come without any kind of testing, and somebody's been tested. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles right here in the middle of this reading. What we're going to take a look at here, and the Queen of Pentacles is showing up as a bear, you know, protecting the mama bear, protecting her home, standing there, looking out the door. Okay, and waking up to something, hungry. We got a lot of that going on in the country right now. And people having to have integrity where work and stuff like that is concerned. Like I said, Saturn energy goes back to bosses and the hard taskmaster. But this is Saturn in the form that we want to see this card here for completion with integrity. And the Queen of Pentacles would represent integrity in the upright. She's giving, she's kind, she would protect. She'd be able to take what pentacle that she had and make something work. All right, and work it. And so in the past we had the Sun, and we had the Death card, and we have the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. So something ended and transformed something where the heart was concerned, love, romance, children, people's money, property. We've got respect here in the past with being a wounded warrior. Or somebody didn't, obviously there's been war, but somebody was respected and pushed on through and ended something. It's showing the ending here, and something was positive, you know, for somebody in that connection, that just something got transformed in some way. And we see somebody in the past who won the war, within that transformative stuff. With the sun and the moon showing here, so something eclipsed within whatever the ending was in the past. In the right now moment, it brought us, or it brings us to the Eight of Stones, which is the Eight of Pentacles, working. Okay, Pentacles, work, something physical. Okay, something you could taste and eat and sleep in and drive down the road in and work with. It's Pentacles. Okay, and we got Pentacles at the bottom and Pentacles right here, what we're talking about. We have in the right now moment, joy. The Three of Cups, or gossip. We've got snakes here, okay? And you'd probably be jumping up too from your cup if there's a snake in it. The King of Bows is showing up as a adder. Okay, well, we know about snake in the basket and stuff like that. We have a king and a queen showing itself here, okay? And fire and earth, okay? And the King of Wands represents somebody who's spiritual and charismatic, okay? And somebody been fighting against these snakes here. And we got social stuff showing in the right now moment as well, and people taking action, and dealing with pentacles and health issues has been like this snakish thing, trying to really cause a lot of stuff, but we've got celebration going on here. Whatever this snakish energy is, I seen a battle that was over today. Like I said, the King of Wands would represent a boss figure, a manager. There's joy going on here within something. Let's look at the environment, because this is the right now moment. In the environment, we have the fox. We have the player in and out, with the king that is showing snakes. We have the mirror here, which goes back to the moon energy as well. It's actually the hangman energy. It's the 12. And I'm telling you that we've got 21 right here. And the other two readings that I did, we had the 3, 12, and 21 vibration come out in the Hebrew on both my readings as well. So here it is again, releasing something that has been real crafty, for one thing, in and out stuff. Then we got gossipy stuff here with the Page of Arrows, or the Page of Swords, which was also in my second reading. Somebody, you know, checking people out, secret servicing. Okay, we've got confusion energy and dead stuff going on here, and a celebration of snakes and craftiness in the environment is letting go of something that's been hard, that's been worked on, been gossiped about. So we got two gossip energies showing up in the environment with the craftiness and confusion. Let me tell you, in my second reading, there was the confusion card of the Seven of Cups, the consequences. And whatever's being talked about, spied on, secretly got people flipped upside down and in and out with this player energy here. There's integrity at play, where work and soulmates are concerned. This is a soulmate card. It's also a healing card. Well, you'd have to heal after all that crap. Nastiness. We do have people showing up here. A king, a knight, and a page. Two fire elements and air will fuel the fire. In the near future, we've got struggle and choices with the challenge, but something is guided for somebody. It's, you know, the challenge is, obviously we got people back and forth about stuff, boxing stuff, and feeling boxed in and needing healing. Obviously there's struggle going on with pentacles and integrity. Okay, in the near future, somebody's fixing to have to make a choice about something. The divine states to to go within and to make a decision for love's sake, okay? There's attraction from the heart that comes from the heavens, okay, that's purified. Seeing eye to eye, because somebody's not seeing eye to eye here, they're going back and forth in the future. And there's a big struggle showing itself in the mind. Okay, we got jail showing itself. We do have, this tells me that somebody's fixing to have a tower. If the star's got to come out here, then it's telling me somebody's going to have a tower. Some kind of news or celebration or joy or something is being managed here. Let go or something. Something's obviously definitely being talked about here. We got 2 cards here. And the divine says to be self-sufficient, go within, gain your discernment, and make a decision where love is concerned. Okay? Because the high priestess is high volume secrets to tell us this is the suggestion of the divine to go within, and we do know the answers. Okay? They're a mystery. There's been secrets and they hadn't been talked about, but something is being talked about. Tradition is here. We got somebody catching the snake in the divine, in the suggestion of the divine. Use your discernment, go within really deep, and get into this place of seeing eye to eye, where love's concerned, and catch the snakes that way. Because this King of Wands is a snake, and there's many other snakes with this King of Wands. Okay, it's a group thing. It shows a group here, and the page with the knight is also other people showing here. Gossipy stuff is happening. Other people, the divine said, other people are trying to figure out how to work on something, but something's sly and slippery here. And the divine says you're gonna figure out the truth of something. Snake talks out of both sides of its mouth. We got a player here. We got a fox. The divine says to quit listening to other people and to go within and gather your information. Even if it's just getting into your own polaric balance, which is a good thing. This is showing somebody who's whole on the inside. Okay? What's really in the heart is a new contract. The pentacle, the home, the job, your physical realm. Okay? What's really in the heart is to get out of this mind and to be dedicated somewhere. Okay? This is anxiety energy. With the 9 of Swords, so somebody's really been in the mind, and we do know that because we have 8 of Swords right here in the near future, with whatever this back and forth boxing with this fast moving rabbit energy, sex stuff going on here as well. And that's also the other man for the King of Wands. We'd have the Queen right here. There is healing, though, and something is guided regardless whatever this boxing and somebody being in their head. It's still showing here. With the pentacle, everything's going to be okay. This is walking away from the investments. Okay, people in their head about investments that they did invest in. Okay, and what's really in the heart is walking away and getting grounded and getting out of the mind. We've got the outcome going slow, something arriving that's going to be very profitable once this decision's made. Okay, in the future, getting that polaric balance in check, seeing eye to eye. Quit going back and forth. It's seeing eye to eye, get the download from the heavens, right? It shows it really big here. Going on the inside is the suggestion of the divine. And we see when we do that, we have the Hierophant coming out here, which is contracts as well. Take you back to bank systems and marriages, mentors, teachers, traditional things. Okay, knowing how to tap into the heaven is within, guys. Heaven's within. We do have the Hermit showing up, and which has that star down here. Sorry about that, guys. Which does have the star in the lantern. Okay, going back to deep traditional values, your morals, your ethics. Okay, we also have a healer here. Okay, healer is being shown here as well, to heal the heart for one thing. And the Knight of Stones tells us to be reliable and something arriving, okay, to be worked on, to be here for long term. This is the Ancestor card. That would be long term stuff. So is the Hermit. The Hermit represents somebody who, he normally looks older, right? Get wisdom. This is all about wisdom. The snake is also about wisdom, being smarter than the snake, though, catching the dang thing. Because we got some slippery stuff going on here with other people. And gossip about something foxy here. And something being worked on. And people just jumping up and down and trying to figure out whatever. Because there's spies and people sitting on the fence. And look, we actually have in the outcome the Hermit looking at that little spy here. Okay, that could be the Hermit, somebody around you. The outcome is investigative stuff, calculating things. Okay, we obviously got a lot of earth showing itself here. Every bit of this is earth, and that's the outcome. Healing in whatever this decision is to get out of the mind. Earthy stuff, the Queen of Pentacles. Look, we have integrity here, and that's positive. What if this transformation was for whoever this energy is for in the past? We still had the sun here. Something got eclipsed. So if you're on the side of the moon, well, you died. Something ain't going to work out for you. Okay? We got something being shown to us really deep. All this stuff about going within is really showing itself here in the environment, in the suggestion, in the outcome as well. Really going with it. Even the Eight of Swords, okay, can be going within energy as well. We have high volume knowledge showing itself here. With the Star in the near future and showing for the outcome. So it's actually a positive reading. The divine is leading the way. Regardless of the snakes and the foxes and the gossipy people around the situation, if we stand in integrity, we know it pays out for us every time. We'll be able to calculate what we need. We'll be able to go slow and tap into being spiritual and practical. What do you want to say about this divine? So there's the moon, the mother. We got the Queen of Pentacles right there. We got people that's been laying down, chasing and hunting things. We have hunting things or being upright, righteous, and humble. It's really a choice all day long. And we see that right here. That'll go back to spirituality. Okay. We have this Star at the bottom of the deck, which is the mouth and chewing, and it's the pay, meditation, listening, wisdom. We have the Shin that's coming out. That also came out on my second reading, and that has to do also with teeth and sharp chewing. Well, we do have birdies out here chirping. Wisdom and understanding. Also a 21, the 3 and the 12 coming up really big today in my readings, and we have the World card right there, so we're getting it twice. Integrity with wisdom. That's the only way we're going to be able to do this thing, is by wisdom and spirituality. High volume spirituality. This is a guru. Okay. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. People of high regard with the Hierophant. That's a higher power showing itself here. Can't do it without the divine. That's bosses and all kinds of stuff showing reliability here in the outcome with healing in this choice. Even though it's hard, it's brain racking, showing itself here in the heart as well, to walk away from things that have been invested in that just did not work out. Okay, and have a new contract, and that's positive. And we see beautiful stuff. Let's see what the word is. It's a T and an S coming out here, and we have an E. Somebody sees something, because when you can see, when you've chewed on something, then you're wise. You have understanding, and you know how to make those decisions work for you. And we only can get those downloads from the divine, guys. I know that you know that, and the divine's just showing us to have some faith here. Something is working out by way of integrity with the big boys. Saturn would represent the big boss, right? And let's see what this word is, though. We have sit. We have a test. We run it back into itself as well. So let's see what it is. Okay, so no word either direction, but there is a word, but there's no definition. I should say it that way, which is the word. Yesterday we had words come out about crap and stuff like that. Okay, well, the word is shits. Well, we do know that the serpent was told that they were going to eat dust all the days of their life. Okay, that's dirt. That's dirty stuff is what the snake in the basket represents. The 18 is still a 9. That's a judgment. Okay, we have the lower version of the hermit in the suggestion, and somebody is going to take the suggestion because we see it here in the highest vibration in the outcome. Somebody catching that snake, okay, that eats the dark, nasty word that's bringing out here. Actually, we've had that come out, I think, on the channel before. So it's amazing that this is out here showing all these snakes and stuff, to go back to that kind of stuff, because at the bottom of the deck we've seen the pay, which was the star energy, which shows up right here for us. And so the pay with the shin, okay, is the serpent. Isn't that amazing? And it means to strike, with the shin and the star together, to strike. Okay, well, the teeth are here. And so the divine's, that's no wonder the divine's telling us you need to really go within, because there's a snake around. Somebody's got it in their hand. Okay, and there's secrets here, and you're only going to be able to tap in to get the snake by going within. Look, we got gossipy, secretive stuff going on. We got a fox that's crafty. We've got the page that's the little spy that checks you out on the internet. And we also got, legal stuff going on around people that's happen to be Secret Service. And so thank you for your service, because we do have integrity showing itself here. We have confusion in the environment with these snakes and this gossipy stuff going on, being worked on, okay, or about work, or something that's connected to work and pentacles, okay. We've got a mama bear here looking out her window, okay, having to really go within to get a polaric balance for healing, so there can be a decision made. So somebody's really in their head. Okay, that's why the divine's saying the only way to get the snake out of your way, you have to go within. You have to not just match the snake. There's lots of snakes out here. You have to go higher than that. Okay, spirituality is showing itself here with the Hierophant. There's a higher power to help, to go slow, and then we literally, tapping back into spirituality, being spiritual and practical, and go within to chew on wisdom to find whatever we need. Because the ship is here, the strike, the snake, the serpent, with those two other letters there. We do see in this realm the knight that we want. So something is very much reliable here when we take the advice of the divine, and it is showing that we're going to, for those who are on that side and you're not a snake. Okay, so that was just interesting here that we're getting snakes and words that go back to the serpent, and the dirty, filthy energy that the snake is attached to, for the tet, and how it actually came out here with the shits word this direction. But there's other connections that all just combine together and just make us a really nice picture of what the divine's is showing, that's in our energy field. I guess I'll say it like that. But we cannot win anything and get any kind of rewards unless we're standing up in integrity. And so all day long, every day, it's another test. Okay, because it's Saturn energy, so we know it can go either way. And something's transformative here today, and we got to just slow down and take captive every thought and chew on wisdom before we do something, and realize that people are watching, and they're gossiping, and they're talking, and there's slippy stuff around some people, okay, that are really working. Look, this is work stuff. All this is work energy. people being out of work and things being managed in a real slippery, wise type of a way, being gossiped about, okay? Getting people all frailed up there, okay? But when you and I take the advice to step on these snakes, we actually are going to get joy in the end, because we do have a reward showing itself. So that's positive. I'll be back later, guys, to do another reading for us. I pray you all have a fantastic day. Keep your eyes open, and let us not forget to just continue to go within and pray to get that answer, because it's going to pay off for us in the end. Just got to go slow with it. Shalom.